Hey there, it's Asia, and hopefully my voice is not going to be really blurred. I have something I'm going to be selling, and it's the let's see, hold on. There's several different papers from Graphic 45, and I like certain vintage things, but these I'm just not going to use. I know that there's lots of people out there that love vintage. I'm just not one of them. So I'm going to start with the papers. Let's see if we can go a little bit closer. Okay, so here's the papers. And they're from several different collections. So yeah, the first one is On the Boardwalk. And this particular paper here on top is Malt Shop. And it has these vintage ladies with a drink in her hand. And so yeah, there's that one. And then the back of it, and then there's two each of these papers. And then the back is this kind of a cream and red swirled paper. Okay, so there's two of those. Sorry about that. And then this one is, again, On the Boardwalk, Seaside Chic, with I believe it's ladies and their dogs. Yeah, they're dressed with beach attire on, and looks like they're walking their dogs. And on the back side is red with these cream-colored polka dots. And then there's two again of these. And then this is a Proper Gentleman collection, the Sophisticate. Here's these stripes in a deep red, blue, and cream. And the back is this print. Okay. Again, there's two of those. And this is, again, the Proper Gentleman Man About Town. And it's these postage stamps that say Good Clothes for Men, Capper something. I don't really know if I can find it there, what this is saying right there. I don't know what that word is. I can't really see it. So there's that, and in the back is this cream and kind of a mixed blue and cream houndstooth. Again, there's two, and then this is, again, the Proper Gentleman collection, and this is Cultured Reserve, and it looks like the blueprints for this building. It says New York Stock Exchange, Broadway Street elevation. So there's that, and then the back is this blue and cream flannel print. And that's it for the 12 by 12 paper. So you get a total of you get a total of 10 12 by 12 papers. So there's 5 sets of 2 in here. And I've also included these 8.5 by 11 papers to coordinate with that. There's a gray and this blue. I'll be adding more papers, but for now that's what I have. I'll probably be adding some, maybe a couple of red and a yellow or a cream color. Probably a couple of cream and maybe a red to coordinate with that. So there's the papers. And then I'm going to have all the trim. I have some more stuff to go with it. All the trim is going to be bagged together, and then all of the flowers and the rest of the stuff will be together. So I'm giving you this piece of black mesh bling And I'm not sure what the exact measurement is, just a piece I had cut already. Ouch. Well, I'm not exactly sure. My ruler is stuck in my drawer. So there's that. And that necessarily doesn't really, I mean, I guess you could, but if you don't want to use it for this, you can definitely use it for something else, because you can never have enough mesh playing. And then I'm including this. This is this 24-inch piece of this cream-colored flatback pearl trim. That's included. And then I've included some, probably another 24 inches of this cream flowered pearl trim. And these are really pretty. I guess I'll just set them here. And then about 13, maybe 13.5 inches of this chunky cream pearl trim. And it's in the cream color again, because all these have cream in them. All the papers have a little bit of cream. And then some black flatback pearl trim. And that's it for the pearl trim. I'm going to include this probably 8-inch piece of this cream colored lace. It's really pretty, so you can see. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. That sounded horrible. Okay, and then you're also going to get some of this black pleated trim. It looks kind of like a navy blue, but it's actually black. You're going to get that. And black goes with all of this. So the black and cream. And then you're going to get this 12-inch piece of this flower trim with the black tulle on the back. So you get that. And then you're also going to get this probably 18-inch piece of this black pearl trim. Sorry, it's not wanting to focus. I don't have a lot of cream color trims, so I'm including some black. And if you don't use it for this collection, then you can use it for something else. And then there's this cream braided trim here. It's about 15 inches or so. The measurements are not exact. I'm just going off the top of my head on that. And then you're going to get this bag of cream trim, wired trims, and then just regular ribbon, and then some, I think it's more like a white with silver trim, but you're going to get that. And then I'm going to include some pearls. Sorry, I have to stretch my leg out. So I'm going to include this pack of Recollections faux pearls, and these are cream colored for that. And then I'm going to include some of my regular pearls, my flatback pearls, in 10 and 12 and 13. I have these really pretty kind of like flower looking pearls. Sorry, my nails are dirty. I got that purple spray in my hands and it stained my nails. And then some of the other flatback pearls. They don't all go with the collection, but you can definitely use them for something else, because I had them all organized and my daughter just threw them in the tub. So it's going to be too hard to take a bunch out, so, or take the exact colors out. So I'm just going to include this bag of them. Okay. Oh, and then you're also going to get this. I forgot about this. This cream trim here, and it's about 7 inches. So you get that, and then I'm going to include this thing of bling. It's by Icons by Me and My Big Ideas, and it's just got rhinestone single clear. So there's 4 different sizes in there. Okay, so now for the flowers, you're just going to get a handful of these regular flowers here and some leaves. There's quite a few in here that are just kind of all stuck together. So you're going to get this large poinsettia. You just have to work with it because it's been in a pack. It was in a bag and got kind of smashed. So, and you're going to get a handful of these cream flowers. And there's leaves. There's these. Here's a black one. Here's some red leaves that match one of the papers. I'm probably going to throw in some more, but that's what I have for now. I want to get this video up. And then you're going to get this bag of crocheted flowers. There's some cream, white, and then black with black and white. And then I'm going to include these, which you can spray a different color. These, and there's quite a few on there. I'm going to include these 3 large cream skeleton leaves. And then there's this little pearl spray and cream. And then you're also going to get these. I absolutely love these. They are so pretty. These cream flowers and leaves with the pearls on them. They're really, really pretty. And then I think that's actually it. Oh, and I'm going to include a piece of black paper, 8.5 by 11 in there. So I'm asking $10 for this kit, and that is including shipping in the United States only. If it's international, it's going to be quite a bit more, and then I'll have to go to the post office and check, but preferably United States. If anybody outside the United States is interested, let me know. And like I said, I will have all this bag nice and neat. I just wanted to show you. It kind of looks like a mess, but it'll be more organized. And I'm going to include some more goodies. So if anybody is interested, please either private message me or comment on this video, and I'll get back to you in a timely manner. So thank you guys for watching. I will talk to you later. Bye.